At the time, I know you were living in Chicago. What was the production plan for the movie? Did you move to Jersey City, for the whole season, or did you pick and choose spots? Talk to me about the production plan, how many cameras, and how that all came together.
So at the time, I actually was still living in New Jersey. So that gave me the opportunity to actually do the film. Like I don't think there was any way that I could have, I would have had to have moved there, for that time frame to actually produce and direct the film. So I was still living in Jersey. I lived in Union City, which is right next to Jersey City. So 10-minute drive to St. Anthony every day or what have you. And it was a local shoot for me. We had one main camera. Dane Lowing was our DP. And man, we were shooting on the Vericam at that point in time. And I started to shoot a little bit during this time frame in my career. And we had a Panasonic DVX 100A, which at the time was one of the newer portable cameras that you could kind of hold in your, kind of like this, what have you. And
that was like the first 24p camera. Sorry to interrupt.
Exactly. About to say, yep. Yeah, it was one of the first 24p cameras, and it matched well with the Vericam. So I would be the B camera. And then we, some days we would bring in Daniel Carter, who is a DP. He's living in New York right now. He actually just filmed on the movie Boy State, if you ever saw that, which was on Apple TV. So he's out there doing a lot of great documentary work. And Daniel Carter's the guy who shot the opening scene in the movie where Hurley is lighting into the team. He shot that. And it's great. It was a story that we weren't planning to go to every practice, covering with our main camera. So there were some days where, maybe I would just go, or maybe Daniel would just go. And that was a day where like Daniel was the only guy that went that day. He ended up capturing that scene. And I remember him telling me too, it was in the edit. He told me, he was like, you should look at this day that I filmed. He really got at the team right before the St. Pat's game. And, it was just like this gold that was just sitting there in our laps, So yeah, we shot on those three cameras, probably amassed, the Vericam was a tape-based camera. So we probably had about 100 tapes or so, 30-minute tapes. And then I don't know how much digital video we recorded during that time on those other two cameras. I couldn't tell you, but we filmed a lot. We filmed too much, probably. I was young at that point. I was afraid to miss anything, so I ended up shooting a lot of stuff. And that's why, I think we filmed almost every practice. Probably didn't need to film every practice, but it did. And, but I'm like, hey, I got the moment that Daniel Carter shot that I just mentioned, was ended up being the opening part of the scene of the movie, and was a awesome look into the character of Bob Hurley and how he, some people will say manipulates, other people will say motivates. I'll let you be the judge.